Okay guys, hey, it is Brooke and I am back with another college video. So a lot of you guys really liked how I wanted to do a dorm Q&A about dorm life and all the things happening with the dorms. So I decided to do a sit down video with you. Plus I also think I'm gonna upload a vlog from this spring break for the times that I did go out, because yes, I do have a life sometimes. But anyways, I wrote down some questions that you guys asked, which you guys have been so responsive and amazing at DMing me, writing comments, liking, subscribing, post notifications. You know where those buttons are down below. But it's just been amazing and I appreciate the feedback, I appreciate the questions, and just all your wonderful positive thoughts just make me want to keep uploading more content, and it's amazing and I love you guys, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. But anyways, this intro is getting pretty long, so let's just get into the video. So question number one, which is a pretty big question that everyone usually asks, is how much storage is there in your dorm room? Well, to tell you the truth, it honestly depends on if you have a single, a double, or a triple. I don't know if there's a quad? Is there a quad? I'm not sure about that, but also it does depend on if you live in Hillside, Beachside, or Parkside. I personally lived in Parkside Building K, room 222, as you guys probably saw if you watched my vlog videos back from freshman year. But I will definitely link my dorm room tour down below, because that gives you a really inside look at the Parkside dorm rooms and pretty much how big they are. They're not super big, but they do have a lot of under the bed storage. They have cabinets, your closet has a lot of space, and as well as the desk area has a good amount of space for storage too. You also have shelves above the bed, which you can use, but I used that for more of a decor place. So there is a lot of storage, just make sure to not overpack. Yes. Question number two, the bathroom situation. I know a lot of people want to know, just because it's a bathroom, you're doing your business in there, and sometimes but sometimes it's not that sanitary. So just to let you know, the bathrooms will stay clean if you keep them clean. So definitely back when I was a freshman, a lot of the girls had long hair and they would leave it in the showers. And that's one of my pet peeves, because I hate a gross shower. My shower always has to be clean. I never leave hair in the shower. That is totally disgusting. So it gets in the drain at the bottom, and then there's also hair on the walls, and you just feel so you just no. And no. Guys, just make sure you clean up. Just do your thing. And we do have a cleaning, there's cleaning people that come around usually twice a week. One time they will actually clean everything down, and then the other time they will refill toilet paper, paper towels, and soap, and all of that fun stuff. So just make sure you do your part and keep the bathrooms clean, and just really be careful about, I don't know, what you just keep everything clean, and just be courteous to everyone that is in your suite. Guys, that goes for you as well, because I've definitely been in some of my guy friends' suites that did not keep their bathrooms clean. But girls can also be really messy too. Trust me, I didn't think that girls could be that gross until I was in that bathroom. Also, side note, do not throw food away in your trash in the bathroom. It smells disgusting. It just, ants get it. No, just no. Also, in regards to it getting busy or crowded, no, it really doesn't, because I feel like everyone has their own shower schedules and their own getting ready schedules, because obviously people's classes are different. So just make sure you have your time. It tends to get busy in the mornings just because some people have morning classes, but if you have afternoon classes, you're pretty fine, but you all figure out kind of like your good time to go in the bathroom, and it's really not that big of a deal. In regards to singles, doubles, and triple rooms, like I said, I don't know if there's like a quad room. I will look that up for you guys, and I will like write a comment right here. Sorry, I keep looking down. My questions are right here. Triples can be found at Beachside. We don't have any at Parkside. I don't believe there's any at Hillside. We do have singles and doubles there, and personally I would never do that because I feel better with another person there with me. Claire, literally the homie, so glad she was my roommate. Yeah, you can pick whatever room you want. You can look at the little maps they have. I will try and link some down below so you guys can see like the room layouts and the different rooms that you can pick. So definitely check into that so you get a good grip, because I'm not sure when the new freshmen pick their like roommates and everything. I don't know if you guys are already doing that. So yeah, I will just put those down below just in case you need a little extra help. And another big question that a lot of people asked was, can you bring your car? For freshmen, the answer is no, just because they really, like, I don't even know the reason. I feel like then everyone would want to bring their car. There would be too many cars. We don't have that much parking. So no, but if you live in Beachside, you can, and you can request to get a permit. I know some freshmen that did end up bringing their cars the second semester that they were in the dorms, but you have to find parking off campus, like in the neighborhoods and everything. Sometimes you do get tickets because there are parts where you can't park and you have to watch for street sweeping and like all of that. So I don't recommend it, but you can if you're like super careful about it. And I think this is question 5. Should you live in the dorms? I think yes, just because it brings so much community and you feel so much more involved in your school. I know I really wanted to dorm, and I'm so happy that I did, because I met so many people through the dorms and made so many friends that I still talk to, which is super nice. So if you guys are worried about not making that many friends and like you want to have that option, I think dorming is a really good thing for you to do. And you just feel like, I don't know, like everyone's together all the time. You can go down to the common room and just hang out, chill. You can go to dinner with your friends, breakfast with your friends. There's like an arcade on campus, so if you want to go to that, do some bowling, play some pool. You do have to pay for that stuff, but I think it's like super cheap, so you could do that. In regards to the dining hall, so there are 3 dining halls, obviously, because there are 3 living areas, quarters, whatever. So there's one at Parkside, one at Hillside, and one at Beachside. But Beachside is off campus, so if you do decide to live there, then you have to take, either you're bringing your car, you can drive to and from campus, or you can take the shuttle, which runs, I think it runs every 15 minutes, I want to say. And there are a whole bunch of shuttles that will take you from Beachside to campus and then back as well. So you can just figure out those times. I never have taken the shuttle. I just personally would rather walk around campus and like get to where I need to go, but I never took it freshman year as well, even from Parkside. So I don't really know that much about it. Jocelyn did. She said it was okay, but sometimes you are late to class because you have to wait for them to take multiple stops like along the route. So if you want to risk it, then you know, I don't know, but that's really up to you. For the dining hall, like I was saying, because I totally just got sidetracked as per usual. Good job, Brooke. Parkside has really good food. They have pizza, pasta, cereals, baked goods. There's soda machines. There's vegan options for all you vegans. There's vegetarian options. There's a lot of options. But Hillside has their own like Mongolian barbecue type thing, like where they like cook it in front of you, but they don't have, I don't think they have They don't have homemade pizza. Like all the, what am I saying? All the halls are different for what kind of food they serve. Some of the things they serve the same, but we're all on different cycles, so the cycles rotate, and you can get a little pamphlet that they have at the dining halls that tells you what is going to be there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day, and how the cycle rotates around the different months, because they will go through like this whole cycle and then like revert back, and like it just keeps going and going and going, and they never really have other options than that. Obviously I haven't been in there for a year, so they may have changed it, but I'm pretty sure it's the same because it doesn't really ever change, which is kind of sad, but it's okay. The food's pretty good. Personally, the whole like freshman 15 thing, that's why I just decided to go vegan, because it is a buffet, so you have so many options, and I just was not about to do that and subject myself to all the amazing things that they have. I mean, first semester I wasn't vegan, so I did, and they do have some good options, I will say that. If you don't have a car on campus, you do tend to take Uber kind of a lot. I was surprised at how much I did take Uber, but it's mostly when you go to like different parties, like if you're going out, or if you need to go somewhere to shop, or you want to hang out with your friends and like go to 2nd Street or the Pike, you can take Uber. It's not that expensive. They do have the bus, like the public bus, which personally I just don't like public transportation. If you are all for it, then I say go ahead. You can get a bus pass that's like $5 from like our school, so you can get around and just use it. It's called a tap card, and then you just like beep it every time you get on the bus. It's only $5 for like unlimited rides, so that's pretty cool. I did take Uber for just like going out and stuff, or if we wanted to hang out and like go somewhere, but for groceries and for essentials we usually decided to go to Target or Trader Joe's, or there's a, I think it's a Vons that's like down Atherton, and you can walk over there. So the Target and the Trader Joe's are down Bellflower, so you can literally just walk from the dorms. Well, Beachside would be different, but I'm talking about Hillside and Parkside. So if you walk down Atherton, you can go to Bellflower and go straight down, and they obviously have like Trader Joe's is really good prices, so that's where we usually get my groceries, and then Target for just like essentials for my dorm, and if I needed any like face products and all that fun stuff, so I would go there. And then the Vons, just in, I don't really know what you're gonna do there, but sometimes Jocelyn and I would go to the Chipotle that's right there, which is really good. They also opened up like a Chick-fil-A somewhere over there, which is good. So there's a lot of like fun places to go, and In-N-Out as well. So if you love In-N-Out, there's one there too. And they take like maybe just like a 15-20 minute walk, so it's really nice. So like I just mentioned about fun places to hang out, there is the Pike, which is probably, I want to say like 15, it's like a 15-minute drive, but there is the movie theater. They have discounts on Tuesdays where you can get like $6 tickets, so we definitely took advantage of that sometimes. And they have shops and just like a whole bunch of food places there, and it's so fun to like walk around with friends, hang out, and you can go down to like the Queen Mary, and there's the aquarium and all that fun stuff. But the go-to place that we went to a lot was 2nd Street, because it's just like that one street. It's easy to get to. There's a whole bunch of shops, a whole bunch of food. Simsi's is the best. I love their veggie quinoa bowl. It is so good, and their sweet potato fries, so definitely recommend going there if you are on 2nd Street. And they have just like coffee shops, dessert places. They have secondhand stores, which Buffalo Exchange is really good for like more cheaper clothes if you need to do some shopping. That's fun. But yeah, there's a lot of cool places around Long Beach. I wouldn't recommend like going out super late at night, because it does get a little sketch, but it's okay as long as you're with a group of people and you don't stay out too late. I think it is totally fine. So just, you know, be precautious about that and just watch your surroundings just in case, you know, just gotta be aware. I don't know why I'm moving my hands all over. It's like a whole thing. Thank you. So in regards to leaving early for classes, I definitely recommend. I personally liked to leave a half an hour before my classes started, just like have a leisurely walk to class and like meet Jocelyn up before we would go to some of our classes, and then you just have time to like find a seat in the lecture hall or in the classroom that you're in, and you don't have to worry about being late. So definitely recommend 30 minutes before class. So that's a pretty good time, unless you have like a skateboard or bike or what are those things, like those hoverboards. Some people do ride those around campus, scooters, rollerblades. So if you have one of those, maybe you can leave in less time, but I did not, so 30 minutes was good. And some key essentials that you cannot live without, definitely Keurig, fridge, and microwave. I literally was obsessed with my Keurig. I definitely recommend it if you're a like hot tea, hot coffee type of person. And I didn't have that many swipes because you can pick your plan when you pay for like where you're gonna live. So I had 10 swipes per week, which was enough to get me lunches and like dinners. So that was fine, but I usually ate breakfast in my dorm. So I would always make hot coffee and had the Keurig K-Cups, which definitely worked out best for me. And then I had some like almond milk in my fridge, which I would just put in my coffee and I would be good to go. So you could just drink that, you know, when you're getting ready. Wait, I totally forgot I had coffee. Yes. So definitely recommend that. Definitely recommend a fridge because I'm gonna keep your cold things. I don't really understand that. Some of the fridges are like bigger and they have a, why can't I think, a freezer and a like part for a fridge. Our fridge had a just like little part in the fridge for where you could put freezer items. It was pretty small, but that's really all we needed because we didn't have that many frozen items, and we were able to fit it underneath the bed. It was like the perfect size because the beds are lifted. Some of the ones are a little lower. Ours were lifted. Honestly, it just depends on the room that you get. You really don't know until you get there, which is kind of awkward, but like you'll figure out how to like move the room around. Like you can move the beds and everything to the way that you want, but you just have to move them back the way they were at the end of the semester. And another thing, please do not break anything. Do not make holes in the walls. Use command strips, command hooks. Those are really good. Otherwise you have to pay at the end and they will charge you like this big fee for like damages and whatnot. We didn't get charged because we didn't have damages that they could tell. They didn't charge us and everything was fine. So just make sure you stay on top of that. And the RAs are pretty good in the dorms. I know some of my friends are actually RAs this semester, like this year, and everyone's really chill. They do checks nightly through each suite, so you know, just be aware of that and be aware of what you're doing, you know, stay on top of it. They do make you sign a roommate agreement just like for disagreements and like what you're gonna do and how you're gonna handle things. So that really wasn't hard because Claire and I were like BFFs, so whatever. You know, if you think you're gonna have problems with your roommate, you can always go talk to your RAs. They do have like switches you can do sometimes if it's like really bad, but usually everyone is able to just like pick their roommate and everyone has a good time. So I don't think that's something to worry about, unless you just like do random roommate, which I would never do because I would like to know who I'm gonna be with in my room, living with for a year. Yes. For the mail situation, you guys, so I just got a random call. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, for the mail situation, you will have your own address that you can use to give to family, to get packages, So if you need to order anything on Amazon, we also have Amazon at the beach, which is really nice because you can order things to the actual school, not to your mailbox, which you have in the, oh my god, what is it called? In the commons? Oh my god, I totally forget what it's called. I think it's the commons. I like totally am blanking out on that. Amazon at the beach is really good. If you just want to pick up your package really quickly, the delivery is usually like in a day. Like it's super good. So definitely recommend that, or you can just get it shipped to your box and you can pick it up in the commons. Or if you were getting letters or whatever, or you need to register to vote with that address, which I did, you can get it in the, you can like pick it up in the little mailboxes, and you get keys for those. Make sure you don't lose those because then you will get charged for that as well. Point being, stay on top of your shiitake. Thank you. So I guess the last thing I have to talk about is the laundry situation. Honestly, it's okay, but like also not really, because a lot of the machines do end up breaking down. I don't know how the laundry situation is now, but personally when I was in the dorms, we had a lot of mishaps. There were so many machines broken, washers, dryers, and sometimes the card machine where you get your card and like refill the money would also not work. So then it just was a whole mess, and I seriously don't even know. You constantly have to keep reloading your card. I think it costs $1 for $1 something to do your wash, and then what is it, like $1.50? $1.50 to do your wash, and then I think it's 50 cents to dry. Honestly, sometimes you're waiting super long because everyone gets there at a certain time. Claire and I found out that it's better to go right when they open and just like be down there. Like sometimes there will be a line, so you just have to get there early, and that way you can claim your washers, claim your dryers, whatever you need. Make sure to have your own laundry detergent. We used Tide Pods, which were really helpful, and then I like to use dryer sheets, so I had those. You can always go to laundromats that are off campus too. Honestly, I probably would do that, but I mean, there's not really any place that's like right around campus, so you would have to probably drive a little bit or something. But I wouldn't take your laundry on the bus because that would be kind of weird. Last but not least, I wanted to talk about doing my next video on if you guys wanted it to be a what to expect on move-in day, because a lot of things happen on move-in day. I know that's what a lot of people get stressed about, especially if you are moving into the dorms. Or I can do a what to expect on your first day of school. Just let me know in the comments down below. Just, you know, keep talking with me, conversing with me, letting me know what content you guys want to see before the next fall semester starts, or if you want me to film when finals happen. I can totally do that for you guys. It's usually pretty different based on every major, but I can show you what my experience is with finals and all that fun stuff that comes with being a college student. You know, I think that's pretty much it. This was kind of a long video, but I tried to answer all of your guys' questions that you sent me, and you know, all that fun stuff. So if you have any more that I didn't answer, please leave them down below. You can always DM me on Instagram because I will always respond. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel if you want more college content and just want to see what's happening in my life. But I think that is it for this video, and I will just see you guys in the next one. Bye!